Hello everybody, it's me, Charcoal, and today I'm going to be discussing something that I've really wanted to talk about for a while. Now, caverns, mines, OG caves, whatever you really want to call it, it's a staple in Gorilla Tag. But I've been noticing something recently. For whatever reason, caves is less fun to play now. Everyone loved this map, and it was really fun for a while, until, well, it got removed. All of the people who played this map were devastated. Their favorite map removed from the game, and after just a few short months, it was replaced with some imposter? Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of people loved the new caves, but it really just didn't feel the same. But when people started noticing this section of the new map, or even this little entrance looking part right here, a lot of people thought that, well, OG Caves was finally going to come back. But they were wrong for a while. That was until one day when the rotating map had randomly rotated to OG Caves. People were so happy. Their favorite map had finally returned. But this version of OG Caves was different. It had a small vase with eyes all over it, and this could be used to summon Lucy? Why Lucy? Why in caves? But despite everyone wondering why Lucy was there, it was actually quite fun. If you tapped on the top of the vase, then you would summon Lucy and have to go around the map looking for her. If you found her, she would chase you, and if she caught you, you would be thrown out of the mines. Despite it not being anywhere near Halloween, Lucy was in the caves, and it was fun for a while, and it stayed like that. Until one day, a crack formed in the caves, and everyone was speculative yet again. Some people thought this map would be a new branch out of caves, or even a tunnel going to the other new caves map. But nothing really happened with it for a while. And because nothing happened to the crack, people just kind of let it sit there. And people kept messing around with Lucy, and there was always a little bit of speculation. Caves was fun yet again. Until one day when the crack actually opened, and this new section of the caves revealed a lab that had doors that you could control, and it was really just a lower section of caves. But caves had lost its spark. It wasn't really the old map that everyone loved anymore. But, as always, a new update means that more people will play. So the more updates caves got, the more people played in caves. And the more people play the updates, the more YouTube videos are made. The more YouTube videos are made, the more attention Gorilla Tag gets. And because of that attention, Gorilla Tag got more players, and the cycle just kept continuing. So, because a lot of people wanted to play in caves, caves stayed like that for a while. And yes, it was a while. This was the longest time that the rotating map had ever stayed as, well, one map. Rotating stayed as caves for a few months, when normally the rotating map would change about every month. And, well, it's sad to say, but because caves was staying there for so long, less people started playing it. And they moved on to other maps while Gorilla Tag still consistently updated. And eventually, OG Caves was just forgotten. Sure, a small group of players still played in caves, but after a couple of months of caves being out, you could never go into a full OG Caves lobby. And the player count in the new rotating map OG Caves just kept decreasing and decreasing and decreasing and decreasing. This abandonment of OG Caves eventually got so bad to where you could never see anyone playing in the rotating map. Actually, at this point, the only reason that anyone ever went into caves was 1, ghost hunting, which there were really no ghosts there anyway, and 2, to play crates, an old minigame that was lost when OG Caves got removed. And after so many new updates, with so many new maps added, Monkey Blocks got added, heck, even City got a revamp, and OG Caves just stayed in the rotating map, waiting for someone to play on it. But everyone had already played OG Caves. It got so old that really no one actually came to play it. And at this point, people thought that the rotating map would stay that way. Everyone thought that we would never get a new rotating map ever again. But it was on one fateful day that the impossible had happened. OG Caves was gone in the rotating map, and it was replaced by, well, this map right here, which kind of looks like some sort of biological virus thing, but hey, it was something new to play, and people were kind of getting sick of OG Caves. That was until people started playing the new caves, and they figured out that OG Caves never actually left. It was still there. So, I have to ask you, Gorilla Tag, what was the point of having OG Caves in rotating when you could have just added it to normal caves? People would have been so happy to just have OG Caves there all the time, but because it was in rotating for so long, people got sick of it. And sure, people are still playing OG Caves to this day, but it's nothing new. Everyone already knows about it. And if Gorilla Tag initially didn't want to put it with the new caves, then you could have just kept it there for just a limited time like every other rotating map. And instead, it's here to stay forever. That ruins the magic of OG Caves. That's the entire point people were excited about it, because it was a map lost in time that had finally come back. And now, it's not a map lost in time, but just a map that's lost, with barely any people playing it. And I don't know why they didn't just put it in caves initially, or removed it from the game after just a month, but now Caves is ruined. It's done. Barely anyone plays it anymore. And I think it's just Gorilla Tag to blame for that. Because now look at OG Caves. It's ruined. Now do you see why I've wanted to talk about this for so long? Gorilla Tag destroyed the perfect map.